Hey guys, back in the summer I did a video that was all of my empties for makeup products from January till the middle of summer. I thought I would show you the rest of my empties from 2015. By the time I get this video up, it'll probably be February, but I haven't really used up any makeup since the new year, so it'll actually still be 2015 empties. Some of these were in my project graveyard. You would have seen them before. I finished up two of these L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extending Setting Spray. I really like this. I use it instead of the Urban Decay one that I used to use. The only thing is I don't really like the spray as well as I like the Urban Decay one. I pour this into an old Urban Decay setting spray bottle and I'm good to go. I also used up this NYX setting spray. I did like it, but I don't like it as much as the L'Oreal one, so I won't be repurchasing this. Laura Mercier loose setting powder in translucent. I had replaced it with the Chanel one. Anyway, the Laura Mercier, I like it a lot more than I like the Chanel one. And thankfully, I am almost finished the Chanel one, so I will be repurchasing the Laura Mercier. Finished up one of these EOS lip balm. There is like a little bit of chunks of lip balm left in the bottom, but I'm not gonna bother with that. This was the mint one. Like whatever. I think these are overhyped. You have the cute packaging, but it's not really practical. You can't even put this in your pocket, so I won't be repurchasing any more EOS balms. Finished up this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. This was in a project graveyard. Love this. I had replaced it with a diffuse light one, and this is my favorite one. Actually, I just ordered one. I'm not done the diffuse light one, but I had told myself if I could hit pan on the diffuse light, I would order another dim light, and I did hit pan on it, so I love this one. It's more of a peach color. This Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Express for Brows and Eyes kit was in my project graveyard of mine. I finished it all up except for the wax, which I don't really use. I still use the stencil that came in this. Used up another Anastasia product, the clear brow gel. I had a few mini ones and I have a full-size one of this already repurchased. Of this stuff, you wouldn't think brow gel would make a big difference, but this is like the best brow gel ever. It's not too wet and it makes everything just like stay in place. It's not dry, but it's not like a super wet formula. Except for when you get to the bottom of it, when it starts to get empty, for some reason it can get a little bit goopy. That's how I know it's time to replace it, when it starts to get a little too wet and goopy. Which seems kind of the opposite of what it should be. Usually things dry out, but this one doesn't. Once again, I have a bunch of Smashbox Photo Finish primers. Like, I'll always have these in my empties because it's my favorite primer. Two minis and a full size that I finished, and I'm working on a full size right now. I just opened it today. And as you can see, I cut the ends off so I can get all the product out. This was in a project graveyard. It's the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I finished another Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat in number 2. I'm currently working on another one of these. It's also my favorite under eye concealer. It's not really considered a concealer, it's more of an illuminator. So if you have a super dark marks under your eyes, it's not gonna really cover up much, but I like just that little bit of thin consistency product under my eyes because it doesn't accentuate the lines and stuff. So I'd rather have minimal lines under my eyes with like slightly dark marks than, you know, a blank canvas, but it's all crepey, if you know what I mean. So I'll always repurchase this. Finished a Teinte Couture Givenchy foundation. This was in Beige, Elegant Beige, number 4. This might have been in a project graveyard. I did like this foundation, but I really prefer the Armani Lasting Silk over this, so I didn't repurchase this. I bought the Lasting Silk, but now you can't get Lasting Silk for some reason on the Sephora website. Canada, US has it, just not Canada. Jeez. It feels like I finished this before 2015, but anyway, it's in my empties, so I'm not sure. It's a Buxom Venus Illuminator. It's got this, I don't even know if they still make this, Devine Goddess Luminizer. I got this in a perk from Sephora, and I used to use it to be a highlighter on my cheekbones, but I don't really like using the liquid ones anymore because it messes up my makeup, so I just use the powder one. But I ended up putting this in with body lotion as an illuminator for my body. I'm pretty sure I used that up in 2014, but anyway, it's in the 2015 bag, so who knows. I have a couple mascaras here. One's the Chanel, Le Volume de Chanel. I really like this, but actually, to be honest, I prefer the Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume. It's like $5 at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm just gonna buy the cheap one. I use an expensive mascara primer. I think the mascara primer really improves pretty much any mascara, but this is my favorite mascara. So I probably won't repurchase the Chanel. I have a fresh Advanced Therapy Sugar Lip Balm. I don't really think it's any better than the regular Fresh Sugar lip balms. Probably won't repurchase this. And I finished a Buxom lipstick. It's just a sample. It's the Dolly. I love this lipstick. It's like a perfect mauve color. I love it. And I finished this Nars. Like, okay, there's a stump left with the actual glue. You can see there's like glue poking out. This was from the birthday set. I don't remember what the name of it is, and it obviously got sharpened off, and I sharpened right into the plastic of the tip here. So obviously I like that product. It wasn't super long lasting because it's kind of glossy. It was just like a nice natural color. This is a Wet n Wild product, Pixie. It's one of those big eye pencils, and I love to use this for my inner corner as a highlight, and I had this for a long time and I just finally used it up. And I will repurchase this. I'm working on some other kind of inner corner highlight pencils. As soon as those ones are done, I will repurchase this. It's super cheap and really nice. I'm using that for years. Okay, I have no idea what the colors of these were, but these are all the eyeshadows that I used up this year. 3 of them are Urban Decay ones. These either came out of the Naked Basics or the Naked 3 palette. A little bit of both. Or like the light colored ones that are white or beige or off-white eyeshadows that I always use up first. So I used up 3 of those. I also used up 2 of these ones, which came out of Smashbox palettes. Again, I have no idea what shades they were, but I used up 5 eyeshadows this year. So that's it for the rest of my 2015 empty. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!